Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I want to thank everyone for being here, for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoy it. It does help my channel and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that is supporting me at this point in time. I truly appreciate all of your support and your kindness. Doesn't matter what it is, watching the videos, leaving comments, donating, booking appointments, buying items on my site, whatever it is. I appreciate all of it. So thank you so much, everyone. Now I want to give thanks to Yasmin Boland because she is the very, very intelligent lady who gives us all of our lunar information for our readings. And I get it from her Moonology diary from 2023. That is listed down below in my description box, which is where all the decks will be listed as well. First of all, I want to make you aware of what to expect with this full moon in Libra. This takes place on April 5th or 6th, depending on where you live in the world. And Yasmin says that this is going to be a very powerful full moon. For a start, it's taking place in the relationship-oriented sign of Libra. So, while the sun is in fiery Aries, the moon is going to be in Libra. And that's the sign that wants harmony. So, Aries is all me, 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 and Libra is all you, you, you. A little bit of a tug-of-war there. So, at the time of this full moon, there's going to be a clash between what you want versus what someone else wants, okay? And the good news is that Libra is the sign that likes things to be nice. So hopefully you can move towards that, especially if times have been tough for you. And I think I can speak for most of us to say, yes, they have been tough. Now, one thing that distinguishes this Libra full moon in 2023 is the fact that there are two rather big astrological alignments that are going to take place at around the same time. Now, one is called T-square and the other is called a grand trine. You put these together and there's a definite feeling of pressure being piled on someone, which could be you, or maybe you're doing the piling on of someone else. But there's also release available. You just have to find out how to let it all go, and that can be the challenge, okay? There's very fixed energies around, so you're going to have to be extremely determined to release at this point in time. Could be a very tough full moon for some of us. These are Yasmin Boland's decks. This is the regular Moonology deck, and the full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. I like that. And then we have just the full moon card, and it's surrender to the divine. Release, let go, surrender. Now this is the Moonology manifestation deck, and it's full moon in Libra, and it says find a balance. I think that's going to be the difficulty this full moon, finding the balance. I just looked at the clock and it's 1:44, and it's April 4th. Oh my God. So it's 1:44 and then I see 4:4. That is crazy. Yeah, I got to tell you, I have been seeing 44, 444, 44, 44. And now the timing on the clock, I've been seeing 1:44 a lot too. And in my mind, that represents light workers because there's 144,000 of us on the planet. That's how special you all are. If you're a light worker, and if you're here watching this video, odds are you probably are. Okay, this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Okay, your first card out. Ooh, this came out in quite a few of the zodiac readings that I just did. If you haven't noticed, I have done a reading for each of the zodiac signs that they are listed in my channel if you haven't seen it yet. This is the Power card, and this is a full moon card. So, you know, I have been feeling like we are about to take our power back, and it may be this full moon, but it also feels very strongly to me like, how do I put this? I want to translate this the best way I can, because I'm getting a feeling of what it's going to be what it's going to feel like as we move to this stepping into our own power, taking our power back. We've been through difficult times in the last few weeks to months. And, you know, some of us, myself included, the last year has been just one of those years. And the end of this, as we move toward this full moon, it's not any easier. It feels like, and you know, when I say that, it doesn't feel like it's been difficult, so to speak. It's more of a, I can't even describe it. It just feels like a confined space that I'm in. You know, I can't move this way. I can't move that way. I can't go backwards. You know, it's just, and not that I would want to. I'm quite fine with that. I'm okay with where I'm being moved to. It's just, that's the feeling I have. And that's the feeling I get off this power card too. And it's because we're moving toward stepping into our own power here. That means your true authentic self, being who you were born to be when you came into this world. And it's, I think that's why I saw 1:44 on the clock before I started, because that's all about light workers. That's about us stepping into our duty, if you will, as light workers, taking our power, taking our stance, and really, really getting to know who we are. This came out in a few of the zodiac readings too. This is the Beaver Moon, and it is the creation card. Now, the Beaver Moon is the November moon. So, the November full moon. So either something took place for you last November, some kind of a creation, something you either wanted to start or you did start, okay? Or this November, you're stepping into a creation here, a new creation, brand new. And look at the blueprints here. Some of you could be building your own home. Maybe you're looking at the plans right now. Maybe you're putting it into motion and it'll be ready in November. Others of you, maybe you're just wanting your own home. You're not actually building it. You're just wanting your own home. You rent right now and you want to own. And you are creating this in your mind, this new home. You're going to have it. You either did receive it last November, or you started thinking about it last November, or this coming November, okay? We're going to get more cards, so we will just get a little better read on what it's telling us. So your next card, wow, another full moon, is the Harvest Moon, and it's fruition. Now, the Harvest Moon is the full moon at the end of September. And I am putting these in order, so this guy goes before this guy. And this is our full moon coming up, so that's like a couple of days here. It's interesting. This comes just before. I'm starting to feel like, because of the cards, the timing that's coming out in the cards now, that this is this coming November for majority of you. Okay. No kidding. Waning Crescent 4, and it's the release card. Now, the Waning Crescent 4 is about 3 days before a new moon. Wow. Yes, we are releasing, aren't we? We're being guided to. Okay, hang on, let me get these. Okay. Now, what are we going to use now? Let's get this deck. This is the Intuit Tarot deck. And this is going to give us a little bit more information in regards to what's taking place here in the timing cards. Now, this is the only deck that I read reversals in because that's how it's built. So on the power card, and I'm going to move this a little bit closer. Maybe you'll be able to see it better. I know I will be able to. Still see those? Yes, you can. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. It's all about giving and receiving. It's all about reciprocity. It says balanced relationship, kindness, care, equal give and take, generosity, accept, prosperity, and being valued. This is your power. When you step into your power, or you take back your power, I feel like we're taking back our power, to be honest, because I feel like mine was taken away from me. Not by any human beings per se, but for me by divine. So I am being guided to do something completely different here than I normally do, and I'm confirmation from my other phone. So I'm going to do it because what I'm being told here is this power card, this full moon coming up, is going to give us back our power, which means we're going to find balance in our lives. We're going to come into contact with people that are very kind and caring and giving. You have been doing a lot of giving, all of you. And this is about Virgo, okay? Because it's all placements in Virgo. So no matter where the placements are in Virgo, this is speaking to you, okay? You have been doing a lot of giving, and you haven't been getting back. But you are going to get back in a huge way. And I want to point out that some of you, I know myself, I have been receiving such beautiful gifts in the last, probably about the last month or a little bit more. Unbelievable gifts that I could never, ever have imagined receiving. And it's because of the kindness and the caring of other individuals, one way or another, right? But also this word prosperity stands out for me. I feel very strongly like that's where we're all headed. And once we step into our power, or take our power back, whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for all of us. You're going to be able to release something. And on the release card, we've got the Four of Swords. That's connecting to Source. This speaks of isolation, non-action, silence, retreat, take a break, time out, spending time alone, and ghosting. You're going to be able to let go of this. I know if you've been in that same space that I've been in lately, you've been on pause. You've been held back. You've been feeling like you're stagnating at a standstill. Just cannot move forward. It doesn't matter what you do. Nothing is working. And it's because we are supposed to be paused right now. There are huge, huge, huge transformations and transitions taking place within our physical bodies, and they are overwhelming. That's why you're exhausted. If you've been exhausted, rest, take a nap, power nap. Do whatever you need to, because you are going through some pretty big, what I'm hearing, the actual word they're giving me is repositioning. You're being repositioned on the planet energetically. Wow. And that's why this is all about isolation, non-action, silence, retreat, take a break, time out. Yeah, that's where we've been. That is what we're releasing with this full moon. Interesting. That is interesting. I like that, because you know what that means, don't you? Prosperity. That, for the future, is the only card that popped out. Well, I shouldn't say that, because I've been receiving kindness and caring from total strangers in my life in the last month or so. So if you haven't been, that's what you've got coming. But you also have prosperity. even those people that have been generous and kind to me, you know who you are. You have prosperity coming your way. So dream big, everybody. Those wishes are about to come true. Dream big. Now on the fruition card, we have the Three of Pentacles. Doing it together, it says. Collaboration, teamwork, learning, synergy, active listening, and sharing, co-management. So now I want to point out that this is, what did I say? It's about, I think, 3 days before a new moon. So by the next new moon, do we all know when that next new moon is? It's going to be right around the 20th. Let me look into that. Around the 20th or 21st, I'm guessing, of April. I'll tell you in 2 seconds here. And it's going to be an important one. It is the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you live. But it's also a new moon in Aries, and it's an eclipse. So that is going to help us release all of this. So this full moon is the beginning of you starting to see the help that's coming your way, the kindness, the caring from individuals, possibly people you've never met, you don't know, and it's going to start coming in. But nearing the new moon, you're going to start releasing this, the isolation, the non-action. We're going to be guided to take action at that point. And so you've got, 2 weeks before that starts happening? So from that point in time until this full moon in September, which is harvest time, this is where, you've got that teamwork, sharing, collaboration, doing it together. So you're either going to come into some kind of a romantic relationship, maybe a business partnership, because from that we move into creation. And the beaver moon, like I said, that's the end of November. So I feel like we start to grow here and expand, and the money is going to start flowing. You've got about 2 weeks. The money may be flowing already for you. I know it is for me, thanks to, like I said, the kindness of others. But my own doing of gaining that financial flow, and yours, is likely to start taking place right around this new moon that's coming up, the end of April. And again, it's an eclipse, so it's that much more powerful. And it's to help us let go of everything we need to let go of. We are being asked to draw a line in the sand and leave the past in the past, no matter what it was. Here's a message that I received the other day, and it's just a whole new way of looking at this. I had never looked at it like this before. Your comfort zone. Your comfort zone, if you think about it, includes your past, because that's what you know. That's the certainty in your life. Moving forward is uncertain, and it's unknown, and it's scary. So we tend to hang on to things from the past. That is your comfort zone. When you're asked to step out of your comfort zone, you're being asked to leave everything you know up to this point behind you and start fresh and move forward. And I feel like that's what we're going to be doing here. And we will be collaborating with someone. It could be you're collaborating with spirit at this point in time. But don't fear. You're going to be successful. You have support of some kind. As of, time is not a thing on the other side. There is no calendar. There are no clocks over there. So timing, it could be a lot sooner than the end of September. I know for sure in my heart of hearts, by the end of this year, before the end of this year, we are all going to be experiencing the blessings that are headed our way. All of us. Now, on the creation card and the end of November full moon, you've got the moon. subconscious, blocked intuition, misconception, uncertainty, deception, ambiguity, instability, dreams, anxiety, and illusion. I'm going to tell you the words here that resonate for me in this reading are all the good ones. If you're blocked intuitively, you are no longer going to be, because you are about to start creating something, and it's this support that takes you into this creation. So the uncertainty, absolutely. From probably, I think we're all living in uncertainty right now, but really living in uncertainty, I think, is when you start to release this isolation, because you're going to be asked to move forward in a new direction. And it's probably going to be one that absolutely you didn't see it coming. You don't see where you're headed. It's going to be a leap of faith. So from this point forward, I feel like there's going to be a lot of uncertainty, but that's what we've been going through up to this point in time here is nothing but living in uncertainty and the unknown, feeling extremely vulnerable and having to learn to be okay and comfortable there, trusting that the universe has your back, that the universe is moving you someplace much bigger and much better. But how uncomfortable have you felt, really, when you think about it? We've been between worlds. You're no longer in that past world, or at least you're not supposed to be. You're kind of in that hallway as you ascend into the next level. So you're in the darkness until this point. Look at the light that's coming through at this point in time. And this is about 2 weeks from now. Some of you are already living this. I know I am. The light is trickling in from me at this point in time. Absolutely. The messages will start to flow. You are no longer going to be blocked intuitively. The blockage comes from living in the past, for starters. But secondly, when we live in the unknown or in the uncertainty, we get fearful. And that, you're down here. Vibrationally, you're down here. Your soul, your guides are up here vibrationally. They are not going to drop to meet you. You have got to bring your level up. And that's what this pause was all about. Learning to be in a pause, an uncomfortable, uncertain place, and let go, surrendering to the universe, knowing and trusting that we're going to be just fine. So let's get back to this. I went off track. I apologize. So uncertainty is definitely going to be there, because you're still not going to quite know what's what yet, but you're going to feel better about it. You're going to have a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more wisdom, and kind of have a knowing of the direction, at least, that you're going to be taken and moving. Dreams are going to start coming through. The illusion, that veil is going to be lifted. You will see this is an extremely important time for us to move by way of feel. Do not look around you and see what your reality is and get a feel for where you're headed from that. Whatever you're feeling deep down inside, Ingrid, you know what I'm talking about. We just talked about that this morning on the phone, and you're getting it. Everybody else is going to get it too. You've got to go with those deep feelings, because when you feel them, they feel amazing. They feel good. They take you to a place of joy and bliss and happiness. That's where you need to move forward from, because what's around you visually with your eyes is not your life. It's not, well, it is, it's where you're at, but it's not where you're headed. It's not even close to where you're heading. What you feel deep down, that feeling that makes you feel amazing, the bliss hits that you get, that's where you're headed. Hang on to those. Feel those as much as you can for as long as you can, because that is going to be that snowball effect. It builds the momentum and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and faster and more forceful. Nothing is going to stop you when you get to that place. Nothing. Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck, your overall energy. We've got feminine Air, or the Queen of Swords. You are becoming an intelligent problem solver. You're gaining interior, you're gaining inner strength, and you're just gaining strength, period. But you're going to become a problem solver. And you know how you're going to become a problem solver? Intuition. You are going to be able to hear your guidance system so clearly when you release when you release yourself from this pause, when you're released from this pause, you're not releasing yourself, you're being released from this pause. When that happens, your whole world lights up. Messages will start flowing loud and clear. And if you don't understand it, it'll keep coming and keep coming and keep coming until you do understand the message. You do not have to worry at this point about missing anything. You're going to be taken to the place exactly where you need to be, no matter what. So don't panic. Don't fear that you're not going to intuit things properly. You're not going to translate the message properly. You're going to have this and you're going to know that you've got it. You will know. Okay. On the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Ooh, you've got the deck card, the main card. Wow. Card number 12, Sacred Heart. This is about passion, love, and spiritual communion. You are becoming one with your soul and with your intuitive guides. And I just realized I don't have my mic on. Hang on, guys. Oh man, I am so sorry, everyone. To get through this much of the reading and realize that I don't have my mic on, I will crank the volume in the beginning of the video. I hope you can hear it because the messages are so amazing here. Oh, that bums me out. Okay, anyways, let's keep moving forward here. I will make it so you can hear the beginning. Now, where was I? Yes, you are going to become connected with your spirit guides, your intuition, your inner guidance system, your soul, whatever you want to call it. You are going to become very, very, very connected and bonded. You're not going to miss a message. You're just not. Because you're going to be at that place where that just is not going to happen. Okay? You're just going to know. Now, on the Four of Swords, and by the way, because of where this sits, you probably already know that. That's what's going to help you move out of this place of pause. Okay? It's going to make it easier to step out because you are going to be asked to take a leap of faith, which can be a little bit difficult, but you are going to be able to do it because you're just going to know that the direction you're moving in is absolutely, without a doubt, the right direction for you. So don't start fearing that things are going to start changing and you're going to be asked to take a leap of faith and, oh my God, what if I don't know where I'm going? And you're going to know. Don't allow that fear at this point in time to stop this all from happening. You're going to be less fearful in this place of unknown than you've ever been in your life because you have the knowing that the unknown is a safe place to go. You're going to know that you're just going to know it's a good direction, okay? So don't start fearing, please. Now on the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, ooh, you've got harmony, power. Again, we've got the word power, self-confidence, and productivity. Yes, we are stepping into our power. We are being gifted the power to move forward in the way that we need to move forward in. And it's going to bring balance and harmony to our lives and productivity because you are going to be supported moving forward. Whatever this is, I feel like this is a new direction for some of you anyway. A new direction in business, career. It's a shift and you're going in a brand new direction. It's some kind of a detour or a hiccup, but it's going to take you to where you need to be. A better place. Now on the Three of Pentacles and the Moon. Ooh, nice. You have the Yin Yang card. Creating. Oh, wow. This is on the Creation card. And the Moon and the Three of Pentacles. Creating harmony through balance. Wow. And look at where the Yin Yang symbol is. Right on the third eye and the throat chakra. Like I said, you're going to know. You're going to feel comfortable. You're going to feel at peace, because I know that, because that's the growth that's coming through. The growth is allowing you to step out of isolation, to let go of the past, to live in the now and the future. Because you're going to know. You're just going to know things. And that's what makes it easier to move forward. Okay, what are we getting now? Let's get... Oh, we're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Okay. Ooh, lightning. Yes, yes. Now this is on the Sacred Heart, which is passion, love, spiritual communion, and harmony, which is power, self-confidence, and productivity. That self-confidence is part of this growth, okay? Which is another piece of the puzzle. It's another way that you're going to feel comfortable moving forward. You're going to have the self-confidence. So sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Yes, to all of the above. Yes, this is our Tower moment. We all know it's coming. We have known for how long that this Tower moment is coming. For me, I've been seeing the Tower card and knowing that I have a Tower moment coming for weeks, if not months. And I haven't had one yet. So it's coming. And I knew it would be a good one. It is going to be a good one. It's on top of your passion, love, spiritual communion, power, self-confidence, and productivity. And it's right underneath the releasing of the pause. Letting go of the isolation. Letting go of the standstill and the silence. And you're going to be able to speak it, know it, live it. But it's coming in fast. When it comes in, it's going to move you fast. I've been seeing 1122 again. I started seeing that this morning. So that is my clear sign that everything is going to start to move at twice the speed energetically. Okay? You will feel it coming. You're going to feel the energy speeding up. We're going to get another one of these. Now this is on the Harmony card and the Yin Yang. Okay? Keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. String along and one night stand do not belong in this reading. You're going to have many. You're going to have multiple options. You're going to have to make a decision, and it might be something that's unconventional. It likely is going to be a situation that's unconventional, because that's just kind of how spirit works, you know, kind of how spirit works. But you're going to be supported, because this falls right underneath the support card. And the Harvest. You're on your way. We are on our way. Okay, what are we going to get now? This is really going long, guys. I apologize. I hope you're okay with a long reading here. We are going to get, okay. I like that idea. We're going to get a Beyond Lemuria card. And then I think I want to get a Power of Surrender card. Wow, this does not want to shuffle. And then we're going to sign out. Okay. Ooh, I don't think this one's ever come out before, and it is cute. They all these cards have different pictures on the backs of them, or the front of them, whatever you want to call this. And then on the other side is a message from Spirit for you. Isn't this adorable? Look at, you've got the lion. That's your strength. I don't know why I feel this, but this is your connection. And look at the big eagle above it. This is your wisdom coming through. These horns. And then all of these are the gentle and kind creatures going to enter your life. Wow. Okay, it says, furred and feathered friends. Animals are intuitive, sacred beings and the wisdom keepers of many earth traditions. They are some of our most loving companions and have much to teach us. Yet, the treatment of some species is appalling. As our empathy expands, we see other beings and the quality of their lives as interconnected and equal to our own. We may be inspired to align our actions with our compassion to minimize the harm we do to the planet and her inhabitants. This card also signifies energetic bonds which we got up here. You may have a greater awareness of the wisdom of the animals you encounter and their meaning for you. Yeah. Some of them are just being kind and loving and affectionate, and others are bringing you your strength. They're helping you to become so powerful is what I'm hearing. But yeah, like the lion, right? And you can soar like an eagle. This is where you're headed. Kindness, generosity, love, affection, attention, knowledge, wisdom, the ability to soar with the angels. Wow. I love that card. I love it, love it, love it. And it's right underneath the harmony card. All of this is going to come together to help you step into harmony and balance in your life. Co-creators, if you will. Okay, now we're going to get Power of Surrender card and just see exactly what Spirit wants from us here at this full moon. What we need to surrender. Ooh, because this is what's headed your way. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And that is exactly what we were talking about up here in regards to feeling that bliss deep down inside. Hang on to that. That is what's moving you forward. That is what you need to use to guide you, not your eyes. Do not use your eyes as your vision to move forward. Use your heart. Use your gut. Whatever feels good in the pit of your stomach, do that. Because that is your inner guidance system, your soul, God, your spirit guides, whatever you want to call them. That is their nudge for you. That is them telling you, yes, that is the direction you want to go in. This is going to be an amazing full moon. It's going to be a little bit difficult moving up to it, but I think once we get to it, the next 2 weeks after it, just before we get to the next new moon, I think those 2 weeks are going to show us everything we need to see and feel to move forward. Mostly feel. Wow. Ooh, I love this reading. I hope this resonates for all of you, and I hope it helps you. I love you guys. And 2:22 on the clock. Wow. I will see you next time.